And good evening, everyone, from TCO Sports Garden. Bill Conlon here as the Mustangs playing host to the boys from up north, the Hunters from Duluth, Denfeld. I apologize for my voice tonight as I am happy to be joined by sophomore defenseman Oliver Marshall. Although, Oliver, we'd all like you much rather have you out on the ice tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Of course.
Ready for some hockey here as we play a team out of the conference, a little non-conference action.
Yeah, should be a good game tonight.
The Hunters come into this game having won only one game, and as we all know, the Mustangs are searching for that elusive first victory. They've had a tough go of it. They had 4 one-goal games, a couple overtime losses, and of course then we're coming off a game where I don't know how to even to describe that, and I don't think some of the players could either. Toby Walseth, one of the captains, who happens to be my neighbor, he was kind of at a loss for words. You got to just put that one behind you, and here we go, right?
We got to flush it out. Goldfish, 10-second memory. We just got to focus on the game tonight.
All right. Now, for anybody that might be joining us, looks like we have a few. The JV game went to overtime, so that will mean we're going to start this one a tad late, and we've got the Zamboni on the ice to resurface. So, with that said, I know Oliver in his his debut of doing color commentary probably doesn't want to sit here and talk 8 minutes about hockey, but he's pretty. I think he's up for it. Oliver, the one thing that I've noticed with this team, and you kind of alluded to it, there's been a couple times where the goals have been given up in kind of the same spot and down low. Is that right?
Yeah. Lots of goals from like goal line and like rebound. And that's just like, it's unlucky stuff pretty much. Just like bounces don't go our way. And
yeah, exactly. I will say that I've said it a few times on our live streams here that the puck luck has not been in the favor of the Mustangs. No. And you guys, not for a lack of trying. I will say Sam Hagel and Mason Lobe have been doing a great job in the nets. They've, they both faced a lot of shots in some of the games.
Yeah.
So tonight, when you see a team with just one win, what's the talk in the locker room? Is that okay, this is one we can get, or do you have to?
We're always looking for our first one, but we kind of know now we can't overlook anybody. Just from our season, we can't be going in cocky and just like thinking we're going to get a win and just expecting to win. Like, we have to sit there and work for it, and we have to work every shift to get that win. It's not going to come and on a gold platter for us.
Yeah, because what was puzzling about Saturday's performance the last time the boys were out, you guys had played excellent against Stillwater. You had the runners up from last year, and you had them 5-4 loss.
Yeah.
Would you say there was something different from Saturday's game? One of them was that you weren't in there, but I mean, what were we not hustling, or I mean, did it just snowball?
Yeah, just a really slow start. I think the 3 games before that, we just played really good, and we definitely overlooked Totino, and it was just a sloppy start out of the gate for us.
Okay.
And as soon as you go down, 6-0 in 10 minutes, it's hard to recover from that.
Yeah. Well, and the biggest stretch was there were 3 goals within almost a minute's time.
Oh, geez.
And that, you could see the shoulders go. You could see the team.
It's all pointing fingers, a bunch of that, which, you can only expect when that happens.
Yeah.
But
your first time season in varsity, what's it like to face some of these high caliber teams in White Bear and Stillwater?
It's fun. It's just so fun just to come out and just know that just you're not the best. Like, I'm not the best player on the ice, and it's just like working hard against some of these top teams in the state. It's really fun to hang in there.
And a lot of those teams, depending on how Mounds or MVI as the association, youth association is, some of those teams, you'll see kids that you have seen growing up.
Yeah.
But then there's some others you haven't because MVI doesn't always play AA. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Right? Did you
Well,
play Double A all the
I
way
did.
through? Okay.
We only had it my my last year Bantams, so I
Okay.
played Bantam Double A that year,
Okay.
and I've seen a few of the like familiar faces out on the varsity teams, but there's a few I haven't seen yet. But we don't play as many games as our like 50-game Bantam season, so
Yeah, you did have 50, right?
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, and that's exciting, right?
yeah,
I remember back to Johnny Conlon, who is my son, of course, played 2 years ago or so. I know one
Mhm.
year in Pee Wees when they went to state because of the longer, you're in
Mhm.
your districts, region, state. I think they ended up with, and Coach Schulte was the coach of that team.
Mm.
I think we had 60 some games,
Yeah,
65
yeah.
games. It was
When
pretty
you make it up to playoffs and regions, like you'll get up into the 60s, mid 60s.
pretty crazy when you think of the fact that then you come down here to varsity and you're only going to play 22 or 23 or whatever. So Oliver's
Yeah.
got some fans here, and which is to be understood there. And you said your little brother Elliot is a
Yep.
hockey player for
Yep.
MVI as well,
Bantam
right?
B1 this year.
Okay, eighth grader.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Well, I'm a big fan of both your parents. They're great people. We're glad we're going to have you here for the first period of action tonight. Looks as though Duluth East or Duluth Denfeld, they will start their senior goaltender, number 31, Gabe Miner. Another interesting fact about Duluth Denfeld is they have a foreign exchange student from Finland.
Wow.
And I did my best. He tried to tell me how to say his name, but it's VT Korka Korkakowski. He's from Oulu, Finland, which, if you want to go to your maps and check at home, I'm not sure where Oulu, Finland is, but it seems appropriate that there would be a Finn player playing up in the northeast
Yeah. Wow.
corner of, because there's a lot of Finnish folks up there in the Duluth area. We've got, as I said, for if you're just joining us, got a little late start to this matchup tonight because the JV game went to overtime and a tough loss for the Mustangs in that game as their sophomore goaltender, I believe Graff is a sophomore. Let me take a look. Yeah, Gordon Graff played an excellent hockey game. He faced 46 shots, and unfortunately, the Mustangs were defeated 3-2 in overtime by Duluth Denfeld. So, got to tip your cap to Gordon as he played an excellent game here tonight. So
Yeah, that was a really good game from Gordy.
just 5 seniors on this Mounds team,
Mhm.
And then you got 9 juniors, and then just the 2 sophomores, you
Yep.
and Charlie Quick. So the future is bright in some sense.
Yeah.
I mean, and when you consider one of those 5 seniors is hurt,
Mhm.
and probably likely one of my favorite people of all time, Tony Cook and his family. But Tony, it may be late in the season if he gets back at all because of the dislocated knee.
Yeah. So we both just talked to Katie, the trainer down below,
okay.
and
Okay.
he's coming back for the Duluth East game
No
with
way.
me.
Is
Yeah.
he really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's you're breaking news.
Yeah.
Breaking news. Well, that's great, Oliver. So the guys will have a little break here because if you hadn't noticed, Denfeld actually, if depending on if we have the right record or not, they're listed as 1-6-1, but I was told they're 1-7-1. Either way, your Mustangs, you had 3 games in 4 days on a weird scheduling quirk where you played back-to-back nights against Park Center, Park Cottage Grove. And so now you get a bit of a break. You'll have a mini break because you'll be off after tonight, and then you won't play again until January 3rd. So that's great.
Yep.
And heal up, and let's see how that goes as far as you get ready for the game against up in Duluth, by the way, against Denfeld East. So, well, we are counting down. We're about 10 seconds away from the buzzer here. The Zamboni has done his job, and we'll get ready for varsity action here as a non-conference matchup. It's the Mustangs against Duluth Denfeld. Bill Conlon and Oliver Marshall with you. Oliver is going to stick around at least for the first period. I think he's been told that by the coaches that one period might be enough, and I think somebody else will come join us. But it's great to have you here and on the broadcast tonight. As now, Oliver, I guess I should know this. I think you do. You play baseball or what other
I
sport?
do. I play baseball.
That's what I thought. You're a baseball player as well. So, but hockey action, hockey season here.
Yeah.
As they're finding something. I don't know if they normally do that at but there's some edging going on down by the Zamboni room. Do not see the teams in the tunnel yet, but we'll get ready for hockey action here as the Mustangs take on the Hunters. Now, that's a name you don't hear very often. The Hunters. No. They've got the UMD colors, and it's kind of it's not quite Gopher colors. It's more Bulldog colors, and of course your Mustangs in their white with green trim, and the solid kind of historic uniforms. I was just pausing there for a moment because guess what, Oliver? We're going to have to put up with the two officials that we had in the JV game. I'm not. I've got to say I'm not a big fan, but anyway, one of them looks like they'll be one of the. We'll switch to linemen. The TCO Sports Garden here tonight. The schedule going forward as far as our live streams, we will not have the January 3rd game that Oliver was just alluding to, where we're glad to hear that both you and Tony are expected to be back. Tony Cook, who was out since game one. But we will have for you the next week. It's another 2 o'clock matinee special. Actually, back-to-back weeks. We'll play Roseville here and White Bear Lake. That'll be our home game because we already played them here as their home game. So keep that in mind. We'll have 2 matinee games coming up on January 10th and January 17th as the Mustangs take on Roseville and White Bear Lake. And now the Mustangs have got on the ice here, and they have arrived. Give me a sense, Oliver, between Mason Lowy and Mason. I see that. Mike, I love it. And one of our friends, Mike Kreidler, just came by, and Mike is wearing his Duluth Denfeld letter jacket from 19, what does that say, 69? 65?
I think so, yeah.
Wow. Are you sure? I can't be, because I was born in 66. He can't be that.
Oh, it does say 69.
But you know what, though? Still do the math.
Yeah.
Do the math. If he's 18 and 69, it's
a long time.
He's a long time. He's a great guy, wonderful guy. I love him. I just noticed all of it there, and it is amazing. How dare he wear that tonight, though? That's funny. And I think I might have just missed where the youth team is from.
Mite 3 Black.
There we go. That's great. The Mite 3 Black is the youth team tonight. As again, we welcome you inside TCO Sports Garden. Sorry for my voice tonight. Got some of that holiday sickness that's going around. Hopefully you're all good back at home. And they're doing the starting lineups. The Mustangs taking on Duluth Denfeld, which I would have to go back in the record books or the history books here for Mounds U hockey. I don't think we played Duluth Denfeld in a long, long time. Of course, it's a non-conference matchup. But 3 or 4 years ago, Oliver, the Mustangs did renew a rivalry with Duluth East and have been playing them back in home and home the last few years. So this year you guys will, like as you said, will travel up there just after the holiday, or actually I guess it's still during the holiday break, but it'll finish off your holiday break
just after
on
New Year's.
Saturday. Yeah. Now the Mustangs getting the starting lineups, and as we mentioned, Mason Lowy will get the start tonight, the junior goaltender at number 33. Wendland, the captain. Jack Wendland, your senior defenseman. Ike Schneider, one of the many juniors, the one of 9 juniors at the other blue line. Russell Eck, a junior who's I almost said senior because these guys have all been on since they were freshmen. There's Captain Toby Walseth at center. And on the other wing, it's junior Chase Ballinger for the Mustangs. And the rest of the Mustangs will step aside, Oliver, and present our national anthem. And we are getting set to go here from TCO Sports Garden. Again, Bill Conlon and Oliver Marshall, the sophomore phenom on the defense and injury protocol. But he just gave me good news as I'm looking at Eric Cook right in front of me that Tony and Oliver will both be back in the next road game for the Mustangs as they'll head up to Duluth to play the other public school. And, of course, we all won't want to forget the private school up there. Duluth Marshall has actually got a pretty good season going themselves. But we're all about the Mustangs now. Let's see if the boys can find a way to solve the Hunters and seek them out here as the Mustangs gather around junior goaltender Mason Lovie. As I mentioned earlier, Gabe Miner is the senior goaltender that gets the start tonight for the Hunters. And for those of you at home, the Mustangs in their white jerseys, home whites with their green trim, green helmets, and they will be going left to right on your live stream screen. And we are just about set to go. Like I said, about a 20-minute delay here to start this game because of the JV game went into overtime. Off the faceoff, puck is loose at the neutral zone. Russell Eck with it. Eck up to Jack Wendland, and Wendland will drive it down in behind the Duluth Denfeld net. After that, their chance out front. Oh, and Chase Ballinger couldn't get his stick on it because he was tied up by the defenseman. He had a hold of his stick. He almost ended up kicking that in there, Oliver, didn't he?
Yes, he did. It's a good play, right? Good start for the Mustangs here.
Ooh, big hit. And that's the guy I was trying to tell Toby to look out for. 6'5", Vinny Oud, number 6. He is 6'5", one of the assistant captains. Just took Toby to the end wall. Russell Eck will get a change as Ike Schneider has it. Shot on, and that one hits up into the netting. And we'll get a full line change now for the Mustangs. And there are 3 UDs on the team. What a name. They're UDD. And for those that are older like me, cousin Vinny is a cousin. The other 2 are brothers, Alex and Dawson UD, on this Duluth Denfeld team. And when you're 6'5", and then you add another 2 inches or so with the skates,
it's a big kid.
It's a menacing presence out there. There's a opportunities gone just wide by the Hunters, and a chance the other way. Here comes Vasquez. Vasquez in. Joaquin with a drive. Miner makes the save, and the Hunters have it back the other way. Here's Decambalaza, and he had it knocked off his stick as neither team had it for the moment. Boy, that's, oh, geez,
That's a big hit.
at center ice. And did he get up yet? Yes, Vasquez got a hip check that you don't see very often. He took that right to the midsection. He slowly to the bench. Mustangs try to clear it here and get the puck moving the other way. It's up to Toby Walseth across to Eck, but it went into his skates. But Russell got it back, and he dumps it back behind the Hunters' net. Russell giving chase there, as does Ballinger. Neither team with control yet, and now it's dumped into the Mustang end. Back after it there. Schneider for the Mustangs. Tried to find it and dig it loose. Alex Udd with it. He's stopped at the blue line by Walseth, and the Hunters dump it back and get a quick change. Take Schneider right in front of his net. That's dangerous play. He got away with it. Russell Eck does the same thing, and he had it knocked off his stick, but then got it back. Mustangs trying to break out here, and they do not. Pass is free right out front. Look out. As that was Charlie Quick. Usually your sophomore pair there, your pairing,
Yeah.
I believe, right? Although they do change it up, don't they, the coaches?
It's a good forecheck from Chase right there.
Ballinger. Yes, great forecheck, and he still took a nasty hit and didn't seem to phase him. As Gabe Corbo has it now. Corbo back to the far point. Ike Schneider, I don't know why they didn't call at least a hook there, as he was knocked down before he could get much on that shot. And the Mustangs trying to keep it in at the blue. Whistle, and we got a face-off upcoming just outside the Hunter zone. So 13:41 to go, no score. Bill Conlon, Oliver Marshall with you. What's your thoughts on the first few minutes here?
That's good. Good, hard, offensive-minded hockey coming out the gate, which is what we always need. Looking for our first win here.
It's Vasquez centering Corbo and Reck for the Mustangs. And off the face-off, the Mustangs dump it in. Cal Anderson doing the honors. Anderson had it knocked off his puck. Here's Corbo right out front. Oh, and Vasquez couldn't catch the puck. A great opportunity for the Mustangs. And at the blue line, doing his best to keep it alive is the captain, Jack Wendland. Look out. Wendland gives way to Hunters. Oh, and the puck went right through the crease. And it's okay for now, as Mason Lobe will make the save on yet another shot from the near point. And we'll face it out down to the Mustang zone.
Mason was excited for a start tonight.
Yes, I sure, you know all these guys
Yeah.
pretty well. What's Mason like? Is he typical goalie where he's kind of keeps to himself, or is he kind of
He's out. He's not the usual goalie weirdo. That's his rituals, but no.
Does he have some rituals or any superstitions? Do you know?
No,
No,
not
Okay.
really. I mean,
No?
he's kind of your typical locker room guy.
Okay, that's good.
Uses other people's towels a lot.
Just because he didn't bring his, or what?
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just- Well, I know that my son Johnny, when he played in the elite league, fall league, that goalie that he had, who was a White Bear goalie, always had to have he would have a malt before the game.
Really?
And Johnny's like, geez, that would not be something I'd want to do. But of course, he's not skating like
Yeah.
you guys that have to play out. Here's a chance for Vinny Oud right out on, and Lobe makes the save. Kept in by the Hunters on the far side, and then picked up there by Charlie Quick, sent to the neutral zone. Mustangs trying to come up with a big hit by Ballinger. Nice hit there by Chase. Chase has asserted himself a lot more physical than I recall a year ago. Of course, he's a good-sized kid. And this puck is sent into the Mustang zone. Schneider after it. He thought twice about that. He turns back in his look out. Lost control of the puck for a moment. Now it's sent back down into the Duluth Denfeld end. 11:55 to play, no score. First period. Mustangs and the Hunters here on the night before Christmas Eve, as these guys try to get some hockey in before the Mustangs, as we mentioned in our kind of pregame, will get a break, a little holiday break before they play again, not till after the first of the year. Right out front, and Reck was taken down. I thought he got kind of hooked down, but no call. Schneider has it on the far side, deep down into the corner, sends it out at the point. Jack Wendland had it, thought about shooting and does, but it's deflected wide. Breck over there to chase it, as does Corbo now in the far corner. Hunters come away with it. Oh, nice play by Wendland to get that one, and we'll get a whistle, which was good timing because I think they needed a change.
Yeah.
And it'll actually stay in the Duluth end. So good pace to the start of the game.
Good jump off the gate.
We mentioned the Mustangs, the last two games have been quite the opposite. They played a heck of a game against Stillwater at the Ponies, the team that was runners-up in state last year, and 5-4 game, and then came back with a kind of a stinker against Totino Grace last Saturday. So see which Mustangs crew can come up here. Off the faceoff, Walseth tried to take it towards the net. Russell Eck gives way to a shot wide, just wide. Toby over there. And Walseth had it knocked off his stick. Hunters have it for the, oh my. Toby almost stole it away and tried to wrap around. Shot there by Anderson hits traffic. Now Joe Peliquin has it at the neutral zone. One of the seniors. And the Mustangs hit it back. Peliquin, a looking rink-wide pass, but it's intercepted by Vinny Ood. Ood with a drive, and Lobe will make the save. We'll have a face-off to Mason's right with 10:15 to play in the first. Well, let's hear some other secrets. What are you going to tell us about some of the seniors? What's Joe Peliquin like?
A great guy. He's loud, gets the boys going every practice, every game. Lets us know our mistakes loud and clear.
There you go. Okay. Uh-oh. Right out the face-off, a shot.
Good save.
Oh, and Mason up to the task. Some of the puck just, again, one of those puck lucks. We were talking about how the Mustangs have not seemed to have any puck luck. That one just dropped right on the stick of the centerman after the Mustangs actually won the draw, but somehow it bounced the wrong way. Hayden Daniel had the shot, and Mason with another save. Shots are 4-2 in favor of Duluth Denfeld early on here as the Hunters come back the other way, down into the Mustang zone. Turns and sends a pass right on the stick of Ike Schneider. Schneider trying to find Corbo. Gabe down there along with Reck, but the Hunters clear it. And now it's back and forth. Here we go. Here's Schneider. Schneider looking right out front. Oh, and Vasquez couldn't gather that puck in. If that had been on his tape, I think we would have had a goal. Back behind the net is Charlie Quick, the sophomore for the Mustang. Good-sized kid, by the way. You and he are both good size. Look out. A giveaway here. Chance for the Hunters. Oh, stop. Face up. And we're going to have a penalty here.
Mustangs.
Yeah, that was a tough one there. As at the last moment, there was really nothing he could do. He had lost the puck to begin with, and then he just, in an effort not to get, basically you kept it from a really good scoring chance. But instead now it's a penalty, and the Mustangs will be short for the first time in the game. And the face-off to the right of the junior netminder for the Mustangs. And now we got a whistle again. I'm not sure. The ref says,
need a new center.
I guess so. He kicked out us, but not them. I don't quite understand that. So on the PK, it looks like it'll be Walseth and Ballinger up front. And Wendland and Anderson on the backside. Right across the zone there, and Toby's got it, and he'll send it down into the Hunters' end. And nice hit by Chase Ballinger.
That's going to be a penalty on the Mustangs.
Oh, you're kidding me. How can they call that? The guy had the puck.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's some of those calls from the JV game earlier today.
What's the call?
It's going to be roughing, maybe. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a terrible call. And that's what I told you about these refs. That's the one I do not like. He's been reffing for 40 years, and he should have quit about 10 years ago. And I hope he hears this broadcast. I know he won't, although there are apparently now 12 people watching. I think there might be more. Who knows? But that's just a terrible call. And now the Mustangs have an uphill battle here. 5-on-3. Hunters give it a good passing play there, but a nice
play.
Knock away by Wendland. Comes a shot. Look out. Oh, and a pass across. Didn't connect. On the far point. Shot in the goal. Corey Backstrom gets the Hunters on the board on a 5-on-3 power play, which is tough because that means they'll still have a power play here. So Backstrom from the far point, and he really actually took it kind of to the middle, and as I said, tough one for Lobe to really do much with.
Yeah, it's a tough read when you got 4 guys standing right in front of your line of sight to the puck.
Time of the goal is 8:41 for Backstrom. Haven't heard the assist yet, but
Jack regroups and flies one out of the rink for another whistle.
And we'll go back down into the Mustang zone. There's still 1:36 to go on that Hunters power play. That's why I said that score coming early is a tough one to give up, because now they still have the man advantage, for literally almost a full power play, at least. Doyle and Udd get the assist on the power play goal by Backstrom, and it is 1-0 in favor of the bad guys. Here's a nice clearing by the Mustangs, and Russell Eck back after it behind the Duluth net, trying to tie the Hunters defenseman up a little bit, but that's that big cousin Vinny there, number 6, the 6'5" defenseman. The Hunters come back into the Mustang zone. A cross and a good stop there by Schneider. Couldn't quite get it out of the zone. Mustangs battling for it. Eck has it. And with 40 seconds to go in the penalty kill, it's back in the neutral zone. Oh, almost a steal there by Walseth. Backstrom comes back with a good big shot on. Lobe makes the save. And the puck flying back into the Duluth end. With there you go. And a little icing on the Hunters. That helps. We'll have 18 seconds left in the Mustang PK. Back down into the Duluth Denfeld end. Bill Conlon and Oliver Marshall with you. Glad to have you here on the Mustang Hockey Network as we bring you a non-conference battle. Mounds versus Duluth Denfeld. Toby Walseth off the faceoff, wins the faceoff. Puck goes back into behind the net, but up with it quickly are the Hunters, and they'll drive it behind the Mustang net. Lobe comes 3, tried to clear it. Nice job. Does come to the point, though, and they got a shot hit traffic and goes in. I believe that was an actual tip, but Mason never saw it. That was unfortunate. Like I told you, they've got some big, tall kids, and they made it work that time. And so just as the penalty was about to expire, the Hunters get yet another goal here. Unfortunate, to say the least. as that one will be at 10:26. I didn't catch who got that one, but
That was 29.
Was it?
Jacob Hotch.
Okay. Hoke is the
Hoke.
sounds like they gave. Sounds like they got.
Shot on net. Bounces wide.
There's a chance for the the puck came right out front. Rec couldn't come up with it. Now giving chase. He does a good job of defending there, back checking, and then gets a little help from Quick as the Mustangs try to clear it. 5:50 to go, first period. Mustangs, unfortunately, got a little trouble in the penalty box, and they ended up getting paying for it. Here's Vasquez, though. Shot just wide. Corbo was right there trying to get in position for the rebound, but the puck goes through the zone. Cal Anderson will wrap it around, trying to clear the zone. Fierro, 2 Fierro brothers on this team, too. A lot of brothers on this Duluth squad. 3 sets of brothers. Of course, that's somewhat typical up there in the north.
Yeah.
Up
Lots
there.
of hockey breeds.
Yeah, there you go. We're now down to the 5-minute mark left in the first period. As shot coming from the far point. That one by Deacon Blaza. And now here's a chance for Ike Schneider. Schneider sent it across to Russell Eck. Eck gets it out of the corner and a shot on. Saved by Miner. Puck is loose right out front and a shot. Rebound. And comes back to the far point. Anderson waited just a little too long, but the rebound is shot to goal! Russell Eck turns and fires, and the Mustangs are on the board. Oh, what a sweet, he has such a great shot. Russell Eck, he's a sniper indeed there, Oliver.
That's a really nice goal from Russell. Gets the rebound, takes a little bit of ice, and rips one on that.
Well, he's always seems to be in possession and ready to shoot. There's not a shot that he doesn't like to take. How about that?
Yeah.
And, that one was a dandy. Give Schneider, I would assume, an assist because he really worked hard for that as well. And the Mustangs are right back in this hockey game, which is huge. After falling behind 2-0, it's now 2-1. So we'll wait for the official tally.
Ooh.
Mustangs with another opportunity as puck now sent back into the Mounds UN. I'm going to give the assist to Anderson. I thought I kind of saw that differently, but it is what it is. Anderson, give him credit then, because I thought Schneider had dug that free. But either way, big hit back down to the Duluth end. The puck comes here to the neutral zone. Hunters try to clear it in. Anderson has it go off his stick. He's got it now, trying to clear it. Look out. Dangerous play here as the Hunters have the puck down into the Mustang zone. Pass across on the point there. Russell gets loose. Here's a chance for top line. Oh, and they said Russell is offside. So stoppage in play. And with 3:11 to go, Hunters 2, the Mustangs 1. Face-off just outside the Denfeld offensive
It's a good
zone.
first period for the Mustangs. This is what we've been needing. Come out the gate strong and keep it going to the next 2 periods.
Well, and getting that goal was huge because unfortunately the boys had put themselves in behind the 8 ball there with 2 back-to-back penalties, giving it a 5-on-3. Although I still don't know what the penalty on Chase was because their guy had the puck. Chase hit him. As far as I know, that's a check, not a rough. So But then again,
I'd have to agree with you as well.
that official is legendary for making dumb calls. So there you go. Back after it are the Mustangs. Puck is loose in the far corner. Look out as it's sent right through the crease. Mustangs have it back. Corbo trying to, there we go. The penalty coming there as Corbo, I think, is the one who got hit. And finally, yes, we will have a whistle.
That should be a major, if anything. But
just
yeah,
just a cross check. I mean, I agree with you, but
that's a dangerous,
dangerous
play. But
I agree with you. So Mustangs.
There's your favorite ref making a call for the Mustangs.
So now Ballinger will take the draw for the Mustangs on the power play, looking for the equalizer here as Eck gives it down low. Back out here to Ike. Oh, look out. Ike Schneider had to come off his stick. Back to Wendland. Wendland across for Russell. Russell looking for that open shot. Now with Walseth with it. Toby here to the near blue line. Wendland down low to Eck. Ballinger holding his spot right out front. And now looking for a chance to shoot. Schneider! Oh, and that one, Miner got a piece of that. And it went high and wide. Look out, Walseth against the 6'5". Big Ood there. And now back across. Eck, shot. Hit traffic. That one goes wide and ends up on the stick of Ike Schneider. Schneider with it. Schneider looking for some help. Back down and it goes to Walseth in the far circle. And he'll bring it up high. Skipped off Wendland's stick. A shot there. And that one hit traffic. The Mustangs, great puck movement, Oliver, but they weren't able to put it in. And then Lobe.
Good looks.
Yep.
We like to get that low to Toby and work towards the net for a nice centering goal there.
A nice pass here, give and go to, and Walseth has that not sure. That's got to be interference, if nothing else.
There's your ref standing right in front of the play.
My gosh.
Hands in his pocket.
Just terrible call, or no call in this case. 13 seconds to go in the power play for the Mustangs. 37 seconds to go in the period. Chance out front. Russell Eck trying to find it here. And a shot. Oh, and Walseth just put it off the cross, or the far post, actually. Ike Schneider over to Wendland. Wendland with a shot. Oh, and almost tipped in by Walseth. 15 seconds to go in the period. A flurry here to end it. That one goes high and should have been played with the stick. And it certainly wasn't played by our guy, so I don't know what he's doing. That young ref has a terrible decision there. But anyway, that's going to do it. First period in the books. Mustangs and the Denfeld Hunters are tied in the shot category, 10-10. But the Mustangs give up that back-to-back power play goals, which was quite the difference in this one, Oliver.
It's always good to see tied-up shots going into break.
Yeah, and
we got the momentum with our last goal going into the
end of the period.
Break. Yeah.
And overall, stay out of the box is probably the message that Coach Schulte and Coach Dahl will have for our Mustangs after one period. Well, Oliver, I believe you're going to leave us. Okay, but thank you. You did an awesome job.
Thanks for having.
And good luck with the rest of the season. I'm so glad you're coming back sooner than I expected. So
me and Tony will be making our debuts
together up there in Duluth, and then I'll see you back down here when you have a matinee against Roseville on the 10th. Thanks a lot, Oliver.
Thanks for having me.
Great job. Oliver Marshall and the Mustangs. 2-1 the score after one period. And we'll step aside, get you ready for second period action here at the TCO Sports Garden. It's Mustang Hockey Network. The Mustangs trailing 2-1 after one. That won't be the last cough. And we welcome you back to the TCO Sports Garden. Bill Conlon now joined by Dan Walseth as our cavalcade of stars continue. We might even have somebody else for the third period.
When your voice gives out completely.
That's right. Oh, my gosh. I've never been like this for a broadcast. But I'll tell you what.
It's a bit of the Rob Reitz tone. He kind of has that.
That's right.
That gruff tone, maybe. So those that watch football.
That's right. To Rob Reitz, who actually has been helping us get these broadcasts on as we hope at some point to get our new equipment up and running. But glad to have. Now it looks like your beautiful bride's going to take the camera for second period. So Kelly Walseth has stepped in. We're still waiting for. Oh, there they are. I knew the Mustangs had come back on the ice, but I didn't see them come up to the face-off circle. Dan, a quick recap. That first period, the Mustangs give up back-to-back power play goals on a 5-on-3.
That was a rough sequence there, and you kind of got that sense once. But Chase took that second penalty.
He didn't take the penalty. It was a terrible call. Just a terrible call.
The guy that he looks like he's turning left, then turns right, and
no, but I mean it was a hit.
Yep,
the guy had the puck. There's nothing that should be called there.
Yeah,
he called him.
You had a sense of that coming into this one.
I'm not a big fan of this official, as I told you.
I'll leave it at that.
Okay, so 16:39 to go as we get underway here. Faceoff coming down in the Hunters zone. Faceoff won by Duluth Denfeld. They tried a long pass, outlet pass. Here's a chance. Wendland on it. Rebound, shot and a goal. Oh, my gosh.
How do you get that bounce?
Oh, my gosh. Now, that's the puck luck that has gone against the Mustangs all season long. Lobe makes the save, but in the attempt to kind of deflect it with
off
his
stick,
leg
and in.
No, it went off the other player's leg as he drove through the unbelievable. Just unbelievable. And so within the first minute, 31 seconds in, Duluth is back to a 2-goal lead. And I'm sorry to report that. God darn it. Mustangs just got to get and they were tied in shots to start this second period.
Yeah, had the momentum.
Yep.
And then I get on the radio call here, and we need Oliver back.
Yeah. Yeah, they do call it 30 seconds, and I didn't quite hear who they said got it, but oh my gosh, now we got two other former Mustangs in the house. I see.
Mitchell call a game here.
Mitchell Olsen are here. I should actually have them do the game because I'm losing my voice. 30 seconds actually is the official time of that goal.
They'd be a lot more entertaining than I would be. But
well, you're nervous. You're a dad. You're watching the game.
A little preoccupied.
I
do have to say hi. I got my younger two at home here watching. Hi to Nico and Nell here tonight.
Please
tuning in. There's just a couple of them on.
Please get better for the Christmas holiday.
Absolutely.
And another call. Now, who's this on it? Oh, we're going to get a power play, though. You guys want to step in? Who wants to go? Well, Sam, come on. Dan is glad to give up his microphone here. Come on in, Sam. All you have to do is call. All you have to call what you see. You don't have to say the names. The names, I take care of the names. You just call what you see. Sam Schulte joining us now, and Sam, so great to see you. Mitchell, we'll talk to you at between periods. I almost said halftime. Right now, the Mustangs do have a power play. Here's a chance to try to get back in this hockey game. I tell you what, Sam, if you haven't seen much of this season, which I know you haven't because you just got back into town, but your dad's coaching a team that unfortunately has had no puck luck whatsoever. And then that last goal, the goalie makes the save and has it go off his stick right onto the the forward's shin guard and goes in the net.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
It went off the shin pad?
Yeah, basically. Went off his leg.
Yeah, he made a good save, and then I didn't see what happened, but I guess it went off the shin pad. That's unlucky.
Yes, it is. And they've had 4 one-goal games this season and a couple overtime losses. They're trying to find that elusive first victory, and right now they're on the power play. Back it comes to Schneider. Schneider at the near point. He is digging down across. Oh, Russell could not pull the trigger there, but the Mustangs trying to keep control of the puck down in the Duluth end. Here's Wendland on the far point. Down low to Walseth. Up to shot. Oh, Eck hit the side of the net. Some of the fans thought he had scored there. Here's Wendland again. Back down near Eck. Eck is a sniper. He had one already tonight. Let's see if they can get this time shot from the near circle. Look out, and then it's going to be cleared the length of the ice. I understand that you were down at one of my favorite spots just now, skating down there in North Oaks at the West Rec. Is that right?
Yep. Me and Mitch were down there earlier today, ripping it up.
Getting a little workout.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Schneider. Back to Wendland at the far point. Mustangs 26 seconds to go on the power play. And good puck movement, but they can't seem to get the shot yet.
I think they need to get a shot on net here soon.
Excuse me, as we're dealing with some fun holiday sickness here, and it's more just a head cold, but I've caused me to lose my voice practically. Across to Wendland. Here's the end of the power play. See, one more shot, and Chase just couldn't quite tip it there, and the Mustangs are not able to convert on the power play. With 13:04 to go, Bill Conlon, Sam Schulte with you as the cavalcade of stars. We had Oliver Marshall in the first period, and Walseth started the period, but when he saw you show up, he said, I'd be happy to, because Dan, let's just be honest. Oh, there's a
penalty.
Got to be right in front of the ref.
Yeah, I think it's a hook, maybe.
Yep. Hook or
hook on. Yep. Looks like a hook.
And the Hunters forward Liam Doyle saying, well, how can you call that? I've never been a fan of this particular official, though, but I'll be okay with that one because we needed the power play. But
I feel like he's missed some calls earlier.
Well,
one trip over in the first period where he just slid and took the guy's feet out. I thought that could have been a penalty.
Yes, indeed. And Mitchell giving me some comments here as well. Mitchell, we're going to get you in the broadcast at some point here. Right now, the Mustangs need to convert on a power play. Let's see what your dad has set up on this power play unit. Anderson, they don't have the number one unit, the second unit out there because the number one unit was just out there. Back-to-back opportunities for the Mustangs on the power play. Rink-wide pass, broken up. Look out.
Keep it in here.
Kept it alive. You can get a quick pass across. Vasquez shot that into traffic, and then it'll be cleared the length of the ice. 3-1 our score. Hunters in front after a crazy puck luck goal 30 seconds into this period. Extended their lead back to 2. They led it 2-0 at one point. Russell Eck got a nice goal in the first period.
Well, checking from behind there, maybe that got missed.
Yeah, I guess they don't believe that we should get a 5-on-3, so we didn't get that one. And when we get a chance, we're going to catch up with Sam and find out.
Oh, here comes Mike Schneider down the ice.
Schneider, and he lost the puck. And nobody there to collect it except for the Hunters, and they will send it back down into the Mustang zone. Lobe there with it, leaves it for Anderson.
40 seconds left in this power play. See if they can make something happen here.
Well, the tough part is they haven't been able to get their second unit out there. Oh, there's a chance right out front. Corbo couldn't quite tip it in. Back it comes to the far point. Schneider down low to
shot blocked.
Freddie Reck, and it's blocked, but he does a good job hustling to get it back. Corbo in there as well. Up high to Schneider. Down low. Corbo couldn't get his stick on it. We're down to 6 seconds to go in the power play. A rink-wide pass. Schneider. He had it knocked off his stick. Look out. Oh, got the shot into traffic, and look out. Here come the Hunters. Liam Doyle out of the penalty box and through the 5-hole for a Hunters goal. Out. That one hurt because that line had been out there a long time. They just could not get a shot, Sam, to get a whistle and a stoppage because they needed to get a change.
Yeah, the guys looked a little tired there, and then got a few block shots. Couldn't get off.
And now with the shots at 14-13 in favor of Duluth, but the bigger important stat is that they're up 4-1. They've got 2 scores here in the second period, despite the Mustangs having 2 power play opportunities. Let's see how the boys react here, Sam. See if they hang their heads or fight harder.
I feel like they're doing a good job staying with them in the first period.
That's going to be an icing down the length of the ice. So let's take a quick second. So #1 star last week in the North American Hockey League. It was your debut in Rochester at the Junior Americans, and Sam, you lit it up. And how exciting was that? Is it change of scenery, as they said, or what was the difference?
Yeah, a little change of scenery. Everything went well. The guys seemed great. The fans there are amazing. I think it's a great spot, and I'm happy to be there.
A long way from home, however.
Yep. A lot different than I was in Chippewa. Well,
Yeah.
That was a lot closer, but I'm happy to be there. The guys, the team's great.
Okay. And they are a good team. As Johnny, my son, found out, that they had a tough struggle against those Junior Americans. And a lot of history there with that program as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. They made it to the Robertson Cup last year, and hopefully we can do that again this year.
And for those that are tuning in just now, as I said, we've had kind of a cavalcade of stars here. Sam Schulte, our color commentator for this period, and hopefully the rest of the game. But we might bring Mitchell in here too, former Mustang, as the Hunters get a shot on. Lobe makes the save. And with 9:26 to go in the second period, Mustangs looking for some answers as line 2 will come back out. This has not been for a lack of effort, Sam, on the part of these Mustangs. They have worked very hard, but they've had some kind of strange situations, as we were talking earlier in the broadcast. I was with Oliver and Dan, is that, you got a game where you play the skate runners up 5-4 Stillwater at their place, and then last Saturday just lay an egg against the Tina Grace. Here's a shot coming.
Uh-oh.
Look out. Rebound.
Rebound.
It didn't go in. It never went in, and then the net moved.
I think that was Ike Schneider saving that from going in. It was just empty net that he just kept it from going in there.
Yeah, I think so. And then the net moved, and luckily the official says no goal. Oh, my, that was – and again, making some funny hops there. The puck just not bouncing the Mustangs' way. But as I was saying, the Tina Grace then comes and shuts the Mustangs out at home. They've just been a team trying to find those answers. One thing we did find out in the first period is that Oliver Marshall, one of the sophomore defensemen, is due to come back, and Tony Cook may make his return as well when the guys come back from the Christmas break. They'll head up to Duluth to take on the Greyhounds. So that's good news. Here's a puck left right out in front. Oh, and the Mustangs just couldn't quite wreck. Shoots that one. I don't know if the goalie got a piece of it or he shot it wide.
That might have been a little wide there.
Mustangs digging hard for it down in the Hunter zone. And then it's sent down into the Mustang defensive end for Ike Schneider. Schneider sends it back behind the Denfeld net. Driving for it there is Ballinger and Walseth. This one is sent right on the net, and Lobe has to make the stop of a face-off down in the Mounds zone. This is a Mustang team with 9 juniors, 5 seniors, and of course one of them hurt right now, but looks like he will be coming back, and then the 3 sophomores. So it's a young team. Look out here. Duluth Denfeld trying to apply the pressure. Looking for the far point. There's Vinny Ud keeping it in. He's 6'5" on that far blue line there, Sam. And you add those 2 or 3 inches with the skates, he makes for an imposing figure.
Yep, that definitely helps being a little taller.
Hunters with it is the other Ood. There's 3 Oods, but 2 brothers and 1 cousin.
Oh, okay.
Vinny is the cousin, and if you've ever seen the movie Cousin Vinny, that's what I had been saying. But I think that predates you. I don't think you remember that
I've
movie.
not heard of that actually. Might have to give it a watch.
Yeah, it's a good view.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Mitchell's over here. Hey, I'm going to get him in the conversation, but we don't have a third mic. But Mitchell also had a great season up at Bemidji State. Another Mustang hockey product who played great football, did a good job, and excited for next year. I heard they're excited about you as well. That's great. At the far point, driven towards the Hunters net. Again, shot there, hits traffic. Mustangs looks like, Anderson's okay. It looked for a minute there like he had gotten hit. It was kind of limping back to the blue line. Good forecheck by Corbo. Had it, tried to get it ahead. And the second line will retreat. Well, now it's back out to the neutral zone. Denfeld drives one down behind the Mustang. Oh, it hit the stanchion and took a funny bounce. And then this one is cleared and out of the zone. It'll be a face-off to the right of Mason Lobe with 6:24 to go, second period. Mustangs trailing by 3. It's unfortunate they were down 1 coming into the period. And again, it really has been, I mean, I know you can make your own luck, but 2 goals on weird hops and
and rebounds.
Bad luck. Let's see if the things can find another one here. There's another puck that kind of hit traffic out front, went just wide, luckily. Here's Walseth on the far half wall, digging for it there. Ballinger trying to help. Look out. And puck is loose and scooped up by Mason. And we'll do it again right out to the right of the Mustang goaltender. And they'll switch the lines once again. This is as you're well aware, a Mustang program that has had a tough time with depth. There's only 2 lines, essentially. And I'm sure in talking with your dad, is it?
I mean, it's tough to have not as much depth as the other teams because you can't really roll all the lines, or you don't even have enough players, and then those top lines get tired, and then they start playing tired, and then they make mistakes, which happens, and that's just part of hockey.
Yeah. The puck down to the Hunters' end. Mustangs trying to gain control, but Duluth has it, and they're just content with dumping it back out. So picked up by Schneider. Schneider put it on the stick of Vasquez, but he had it knocked away, and puck goes back behind the Mounds net. Here's Jack Wendland, the senior captain. He sends it. That was intended pass, but goes all the way down into the Duluth end, and was no icing because it hit the Hunter player there. Here's Eck to Wendland. Wendland again digging it. Where'd that go? Now, what's he calling here?
I think it went out of play. It hit the netting on top of the net there.
Right, but the official is pointing out of the zone. Shouldn't it be in the zone?
If it was shot from outside of the zone, I believe it should be outside of the zone.
No, they're going to say it's
right looks
there.
Like it's
that's a break for the Mustangs, or not a break. I think it's the right call, actually, but hard to see. It happened quick off the faceoff. Meanwhile,
here comes a 2-on-1. Looks like
in the day of social media, I'm sure everybody at home knows, but good to report that the Wild have tied it up, so it's 2-2 down there in St. Paul. Here's a chance for Eck. Russell Eck with a shot. It must have gotten a piece of one of the defensemen because it goes up into the netting, and we'll face off again down in the Hunters zone. Well, give me a sense of you said it certainly a nice change of scenery to go up to Rochester. Nothing against your time at Chippewa, but do you notice a difference between the East and the West too of the NAL League, or not necessarily?
I feel like it could be a little quicker, faster pace, maybe more skilled. Nothing against my old team Chippewa. I love them and love my time there, but their squad is a little tough right now. They're not doing well winning the games and closing out games. And when I joined the Rochester Junior Americans, they have depth and they find ways to win games, and I think that's a good thing.
Were you aware of the trade?
Yep.
I mean, or was it all of a sudden, hey, you're
I knew I was going to get traded, and I knew it was coming, and then I gave him a few teams that I'd be willing to go to, and Rochester was one of them. And I found out that they were looking to trade me, and ended up going there and enjoyed my time there for the 4 days that I was there, and then I came back for a break, and that's why I'm here now.
Yeah. Well, that's exciting. Very exciting. We're happy for you, of course, and also another exciting piece is that Sam has also committed to go to West Point, which is where my son Johnny hopes to be. We're not sure yet. I was telling your dad, hopefully it'll be next year, but it might be the same year you go in, because it all depends on the ACL surgery and injury rehab. That he had the surgery yesterday, and he's got a little road ahead of him there. Mustangs dump it in. Duluth Denfeld. Oh, look at there. A chance. Corbo, though, couldn't quite get the pass back in time. Puck is still loose down in the Duluth end. Vasquez had it knocked off his stick. Puck goes sailing across the zone here and kept in by Peliquin on the far side. Mustangs digging hard here. Down 3 with about 3 minutes to go in the period. A goal here would be huge. I think the Mustangs could get back within 2.
Yeah,
pass back. Go ahead.
That would be good to finish the period with a goal here. I think they just need to get more shots on net here. They're trailing in shots 21-14, so they need to get their shots through and hopefully find a goal.
And in between a shot here, right out front.
Rebound.
Vasquez. No,
5-hole.
almost put it through the 5-hole. Vasquez getting hit out front. How come they don't call that? He didn't do anything. He wasn't attacking the goalie, and he got hit up high, and the ref just stood there. Oh, my gosh. Unfortunate. All right, face-off coming to the right of Gabe Miner, the senior goaltender for Duluth Denfeld. I was saying earlier in the broadcast that I'd have to search the Mounds history books. I don't think we played Duluth Denfeld in a long time, and now it sounds like your dad may have started a little trend like they did with playing Duluth East. They brought that. That was a bit of a rivalry way back in the 70s. Believe it or not, Mounds and Duluth East were in the same section. And so I know the northern teams always find it a hard time they got to find teams to play because they don't have enough teams in their conference. So this will be interesting to see if this will be I would assume, a home and home.
Big hit by Russell Eck there, trying to find the puck to get in the zone.
Here's Russell. Oh, that puck bounced away from him. 2:05 to go. And up with it there are the Hunters. Yeah, look out here as the puck goes just wide, but sent towards the net. Here's Eck. Russell with it. Rink wide, up ahead to Ballinger. Chase coming in.
Oh, he got taken down.
And we'll get a penalty.
That'll look like a trip.
So there you go.
Or a hook.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to give him a penalty shot. Wow. He made the call, and he says a penalty shot. I like it. Chase Ballinger's going to get a shot here. Oh.
Yeah.
And the junior forward getting a chance to see if he can't draw the Vikings, the Mustangs within 1-2. Well, what's your strategy here, Sam?
You got to make the goalie move. You got to try and fake him out, fake shot, go to your forehand, then backhand, something like that. And that's what he did.
Nice. Ballinger with a great move. And the Mustangs have gotten within 2. That was a huge goal, and what a sweet move by Chase Ballinger.
That was a sweet move. He made the goalie go to his backhand. He did a forehand, backhand, back to forehand, and then just put it in. There's an empty netter right there.
And on grandparents' night, I believe Chase's grandparents are here. They're pretty much here at every game, so they got to be happy with that one. As the Mustangs, as I said, draw within 2 here. And now the important part is that they don't give one back here. Let's keep the pressure on. Puck comes right behind the Mustang net, though. Picked up by Chase right out in front of his own net, but he was able to keep it alive. Russell Eck now back to Walseth. Tried to pass it across, but it hit one of the Hunter players, defenseman, goes up in the air. And then back here comes Duluth. Cal Anderson knocked the puck away, but it's still loose. Look out. And then here's Walseth with it. Toby Walseth, he had it knocked off his stick. And Wendland looking for some help here. We're under a minute to go, second period. Oh, and a giveaway. Chance for Toby Walseth. And he took a little bit of a hook, but I don't think they were going to give him. That should have been an interference. He was just dumped to the ice. And then
maybe Mason a little missed call there.
Yeah, Mason will let that one go. And with 40.4 seconds to go, we'll go for a face-off down on the Duluth end. A little energy here by the Mustangs to close the period. And an unbelievable penalty shot by Chase Ballinger has given the Mustangs some life here. Off the face-off, Vasquez to go against Drew Doyle. Puck goes high in the air. Look, that shot by Wendland, though it's high, and will wrap back down around into the neutral zone. Ike Schneider. Schneider gives it away to Wendland. Then sent back into the Hunters' end. Giving Chase his Corbo. That one is lifted high, and this will be icing. Mustangs got the Hunters on the ropes a little bit here, even though
they got some
down
momentum
2
on them right now. Maybe they can get a goal with 14.5 seconds left. That would be great to end the period off.
Hunters are changing the lineup a little bit there, changing lines before this face-off down to the left of their goaltender, Gabe Miner. And now we're set to go. 14.5 seconds left in the period. Hunters won the face-off. Puck is loose and sent to the neutral zone. And then driven back behind the Mustang net. Look out. Oh, gosh.
Oh, that was a little scary there.
That was a little scary, but
saved by the buzzer, though.
Saved by the bell. That's right. And after 2 periods of play, Duluth Denfeld 4, the Mustangs 2. So far, it's the Hunters getting 2 goals a period, and the Mustangs only 1 per period. So we got to reverse that and find a way to get some offense going. Sam, we'll have you back, and in the meantime, let me chat with Mitchell here for a second. You can catch up with another former Mustang alum who, in his own right, was, I think you were probably the leading scorer last year, weren't you, Mitchell, by quite a bit?
I was.
For these Mustangs. And but football has kind of always been your passion.
It has,
yeah. And you had a great season up there at Bemidji for a freshman who, a lot of times when you're at the big schools, you don't get a lot of playing time, and you did, and especially towards the end. Was that exciting?
Yeah, no, it was a blast. Great opportunity. Kind of just got to take what you can get when it comes to being a freshman, especially in sports like football. It's kind of a next guy up. So it was actually it was a lot of fun. Good freshman year. Had a blast up there.
Now, tell me, I saw some of the action via your father. They're big guys, and
They
you're not of tall stature, but
no.
you don't have 1 ounce of. You are all muscle. So is that? I mean, what's it like to go up
No,
against some
it's
of those big guys?
definitely a big switch up. I think that was the biggest switch up from high school to college. Those guys, they get big. I mean, goes from anybody from 5'10" to 6 foot hitting you, from anywhere from 6'2" to 6'5", 300 pounds hitting you. So it's definitely hurts a lot more, but no, it's good competition.
So is the goal to try to out deke them and not even take those hits?
That's normally the
less
plan.
pounding, less
Yeah.
pounding, the better.
No, yeah, definitely. If I don't have to get hit, I don't want to. So I try to avoid that.
And as we were talking, you and Sam hit West Rec this afternoon. Do you miss the hockey at all?
I do actually. It was fun getting back out on the ice. I mean, sucks that I'm not playing anymore, but I mean, it's always good to get out there, especially with guys that are still playing. Get a little competition back, even though I'm not playing in games like I used to.
Have you taken in some Beaver hockey up there?
We have we go out on the Lake Bemidji because we're right on the Diamond Point Park, so our stadium's right next to the water. So sometimes me and the guys who played hockey in high school go out there, play a little pickup. It's a good time.
Yeah. And how about Bemidji State? Are they playing? Are they have
Yeah.
fun games to
Yeah,
go to?
they're a blast. I mean, $5 entry fees for students. I mean, it's always a good time to go with the guys, watch some hockey. They're doing good this year too, beating teams. I mean, I think we're almost top of the conference, if not top of the conference. So it's good hockey.
I've got two young men that are playing on that team that I know from way back. I actually know their parents, I should say, but Max and Vig, and then Ure. I'm trying to remember his first name right now, but they're playing for the Beavers, and as you said, they are having a pretty good season, right?
Yeah, they're doing good. I haven't been to a game in a little bit because of finals week, and then
Okay.
came home. But I
You mean
mean,
you were studying?
I was.
Your
I know.
mom and dad will be so
I
proud
know
of
they
you.
would be.
Okay. But that's exciting. So you have actually played on the lake too, you said.
I have, yeah. It froze over. Another thing is ice fishing, because I mean, there's not a ton to do in Bemidji, but I mean, we make do.
Yeah. And so, as I mentioned, I heard that the teams have big plans for you. Does that mean you will you stay for the summer then, or do you have
I
to?
will. So yeah, it's not a recommendation, but it is heavily recommended. I'll say that you live up
Yes.
there on campus throughout the summer. So yeah, I mean, they'll let us go on the weekends here and there, but no, we got to stay for team workouts and captain's practices,
Okay.
all that.
Do you have a good squad coming back?
We do, yeah. No, we were a pretty young team this year. Dealt with a ton of injuries, so early in the season we struggled a little bit. But when the guys started coming back, it was a fun time seeing the team come beating teams that that we wouldn't have beat at the start of the year when we got back healthy. So it was we have a lot of guys coming back who are very important to the team, which is good because a lot of these teams, like a team in our conference, Wayne State, I mean, they just lost 10 guys alone into the portal. So, I mean, we didn't get hit too hard by the portal, thankfully. We only lost about 5 guys, but yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much for stopping by. We're going to
course.
step aside and we'll take a break before the third period. But Mitchell Olson, glad to have you along, and good luck up there in Beaver Country. And don't forget, you're still one of the fastest guys on ice. And I think I should almost tell the coaches up there to take a look at you.
I just know I'm faster than this guy, Sam Schulte over here. That's been a known fact since day one.
Yeah, but I think he can hit harder.
Oh,
Don't you think?
in his dreams.
All right, thanks, Mitchell.
All right, it was good talking to you.
Mitchell Olson and, of course, Sam Schulte will be back. We'll be back with more third period action as the Mustangs will try to find a way to get back in this one. Down 4-2, they had the momentum, and let's see if they can keep it going in period number 3. Back after this. And we welcome you back. TCO Sports Garden and our merry-go-round of announcers continues. My color commentator is back. Thank you, Dan. And I know isn't quite. I know it's nerve-wracking as a dad to watch and then to commentate. So I appreciate you giving us the time. Because
calling all people that are tuning in here. If you've got family in the building, let them know that it would be great to have others step up and do the commentary for a game.
I tried to get
many of you that are listening and enjoying.
I tried to get John Wendland, but he said he's a man of very few words. I was like, come on, John.
You don't need that many words.
Yeah, I do all the talking, right? I'm just kidding you. All right, let's see what the Mustangs.
Even when your voice can't handle it, you still take charge. So.
See if the Mustang. Here we go. Walseth with it off the initial face-off, and a good shot. That's what you got to do. Get shots on the net. Now we got a nice offensive face-off. So good job, Toby. 4-2 our score to start period number 3. Duluth, Denfeld. And I mentioned earlier in our broadcast, Dan, that it's been a long time since Mounds have played Denfeld.
You got that in the history book somewhere?
Yeah, I'd have to look back, but I was mentioning to Sam, Duluth East used to be in Mounds' section back when my brothers played. We had to beat them out just to get to state, and we did a couple times. Here's the
boy, that's been a while.
Yeah, it's 70s. Yeah, as Isaac takes it pass in there. Here's a go. Unfortunately, Chase couldn't get enough on that pass ahead. He was trying to find Russell. And now Wendland has it for the Mustangs. Up ahead for Russell Ballinger. He had it for a moment. And now here come the Hunters. Rink-wide pass. That's too far. Oh, no. As Mason decided to go out and get it at the last second. Oh, and a shot in the goal.
All sorts of traffic in front there.
That's when I think Mason would like to have come back, because he should not have played that puck. He should have let it go. I know there's a guy right on the doorstep, but if he had let that go, it would have been icing. So,
was that going to be an icing on that one?
I believe so. So an unfortunate occurrence there. Just a minute 5 into this third period will give the Hunters a 3-goal lead once again. And I believe it was number 19, and it might have been his first. It is his first varsity goal. That's the young man from Finland.
Oh, really?
He's here on a foreign exchange program.
Actually, I was just thinking of that the other day. I feel like I don't hear a whole lot of foreign exchange students.
His name is VT.
For hockey programs. We're playing in hockey programs.
VT Korkalowski, which isn't quite a Finnish name. But,
yeah, it's in Finnish, Polish.
But he's from Oulu, Finland. That's a Finnish word. Oulu, Finnish name. So tough start for the Mustangs as they find themselves down 3 once again. And let's see if they can rise up here and find some energy. Puck at the neutral zone. Controlled now by Anderson for the Mustangs. Cal outlet pass for Toby. Walseth.
Feather it through.
Tried to get it up ahead to Rec. They're got half a line out there. They haven't quite, kind of in the middle of a line change here. As Rec runs into the Hunter forward there. Picked up there by Ballinger. Ballinger sends it deep down into the Duluth end. Wendland gives chase. Here's a chance for Eck. Russell knocked off the puck as the Hunters are a physical group.
Yeah, they started that early, and I think it made a little bit of a mark. See some hesitation on some of the plays from the boys where they felt the physical play right away.
Their head coach, Dale Jago, is from Kenora, Manitoba, just north of the northwest angle here in Minnesota. And up in Canada, they do play the physical brand, that's for sure. As here's an opportunity but good job by Charlie Quick, the sophomore, to pick that up. Ballinger had it go off his skate. It was kind of sent behind
Still waiting
him.
on that puck luck, eh?
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, oh, look out here. As Mason is, look out. Oh, and good job.
Another good play by Charlie to clear that out.
Charlie Quick is, again, the Mustangs need to find some puck luck here. As Toby tried to
lost
bring
control too.
Well, that one actually hit the ice and stopped. And now Lobe makes the save here. And we'll have a face-off down to his left with 13:18 to go. Third period here at the TCO Sports Garden. Bill Conlon, Dan Walseth with you on this Tuesday night. Excuse me. Feels like a Friday or a weekend night because tomorrow is Christmas Eve day. Christmas Eve, I guess. This puck is played. They're going to say
hand pass all the way down, I guess.
All the way down. Which is good for the Mustangs. And we had Oliver Marshall on during our first period of play. Oliver did a fine job in his debut, and he told us good news that the trainer has cleared him to come back for the next game.
It would be good to see him back on the ice.
And that would be January 3rd up in Duluth, of all things. They'll play East. Here's, Corbo with a chance.
Oh, what a nice move, too.
Great move by Gabe, and unfortunately sent the puck right off the goaltender.
Rush again.
This goaltender has had a good season to this point, even though Duluth only has the one win. He has had some strong games as they're coming off a loss to Duluth East, their crosstown rival. That was just last, I think, Saturday. Shot from right in the slot. And that time Vasquez, I think he's going to get a call here as he's driven into the corner. That was a little extension long after the whistle. I'm hopeful that Duluth East gets 2 penalties and Mounds only gets 1 here.
Good flop by the goalie, though.
Yeah.
He sold that beautifully.
Let's sort it out here and see what they're going to do. They got one on each team. You knew that was coming.
Yeah.
No, they are 2. Wait, 2 Duluth?
No, they'll give 1 for Duluth, I'd imagine.
No, there's 2 guys in the box. So I'm not sure what the call is here. We'll have to wait and see. I thought that should be the call, is that there should be 2 on Duluth and only 1 on Mounds View, because that last hit came way after the whistle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was I will say Vasquez probably did hit the goalie after. I don't know if it was after the whistle, though.
Well, he came across the crease because puck's there, and goalie flails and flops as is a custom, I suppose. But
well, I don't know what the call is here because they do have a power play for Mounds View, but they're still sorting it out. I don't know. So, but I thought I saw 5 players on the ice for Duluth. Now they're down to 4. No, yeah, they got 5 on the ice. I am so confused. Here we go. Okay, the captain comes off, and now it is 5-on-4. Well, great opportunity for the Mustangs. There's still a lot of hockey left, Dan. They need to capitalize here, though, on the power play.
And quickly.
Ike. Oh, look out. Ike tried to get across, and again, some bad puck luck there as Wendland's pass ahead hit the skate of the Hunter player. Here's Russell Eck now. Eck with a full street head of steam here, heading towards the net real quick.
He'd settle it.
Thought he was going to pass it out to Ballinger. Instead, he's got it down low. Back out to Schneider. Ike across to Wendland. Jack thinks better of shooting there. Now he shoot here, and Ballinger tried to get a tip. He sends it back the other way for Schneider at the far point. Ike Schneider looking, thought about shooting. Puck is bouncing a bit. Russell Eck back up here where he scored from in the first period. Decides to wait on that. Wendland turns. Long cross ice pass to Walseth. Back to Wendland. Oh, he thought about shooting, waited too long. Hits traffic. Eck back over to Schneider. Schneider down and a shot. Oh, Wendland thought that went through, but did not. He'll get it back. Jack here at the far point. Down low to Wolsteth. Shot. Oh, Ballinger could not put in the rebound.
It's a different penalty kill look from Denfeld than we've seen from other teams. They seem to run more of a diamond, and when it gets down low, they're very aggressive. When it gets down below the goal line, and a lot of Mounds View's success on power play throughout the year has been when they've been able to set it up down low. So, gotta change where you're setting up, work off that sidewall a little more, or get it up and out front.
Off the face-off, Ballinger trying to win it and does. He gets it to Eck. Eck across Schneider now. Schneider up high. Thought about shooting over to Wendland. Wendland's drive hits one of the Hunter players and up into the netting. And we'll try another face-off down on the Duluth end here with 11:02 to play. And Ballinger will face it off here. The coach wanting a word with the officials. Not sure what he's asking.
Getting a little time for his goalie, who seemed to have strained something. He's been stretching between the last couple of whistles here.
Okay. I thought perhaps he was trying to think that that puck went off the Mustangs, but it certainly didn't. Here's off the faceoff, not controlled by the Mustangs, so they'll have to go back to the neutral zone. Schneider across for Wendland. Jack's going to bring it into the zone and then dump it down into the corner, giving chase, and that one's cleared. And it should stay down on the Duluth end because it went into the players' bench. Actually,
out of power play time here. 8 seconds to go on the power play, and really haven't generated much of anything as of yet.
Well, they've had some. Yeah, they've
it's been in the zone, just hasn't.
Yeah, you're right.
Nothing's gotten to the goalie.
Yeah, you're right. They've had some good puck movement, just haven't had quality shot. They had one there where Toby got it to Chase, a rebound attempt. This shot by a quick trouble there, and that'll be an icing, I think. Yes, icing on Duluth as the penalty is over, or the power play is over, I guess is the better way to say it. 5-2 our score, Duluth Denfeld in front of your Mustangs. And a reminder, we will be back in about 2 weeks. We'll be back for another matinee game as I believe Roseville comes calling on January 10th. That'll be our next live stream. And we got actually back-to-back live matinees. We got Roseville on the 10th and White Bear on the 17th.
Well, you ought to have your voice back by then.
That White Bear one will be interesting because, of course, they always seem to think this is their home rink, even though we share it with them. So I'll have to get here special early for that one, I think. And there was a hit. Vasquez again getting a hit that he didn't even have the puck. I don't know how that's not interference. The other way come the Hunters. First time they've been in our zone for a while. Mounds View has had the better of the play since going down by 3. Cal Anderson back after it behind his own net. Anderson, oh boy, he got lucky there because he sent it right onto the stick of the Hunters. Second line out there right now after the first line was out on the power play. Freddie Reck waiting, hoping that Vasquez could get it to him. Reck got a piece of that one. Here's Anderson now. Anderson ahead to Reck.
Oh, good
nice
touch
pass.
to Joaquin.
Yes, good touch. Joaquin here. Vasquez, let's see if we can get a shot on net, guys. As the coming back on the ice was Toby Walseth, and he's knocked to the ice. 9:18 to go, third period. Mustangs in a 3-goal hole here, looking for at least to
Just
get back
out of
in
reach.
there. Yep, that pass is too far. And the captain couldn't quite come up with it. Bill Conlon, Dan Walseth with you. We've had a kind of a cavalcade of stars. We had Oliver Marshall the first period, then Dan started the second period, then Sam Schulte showed up. We had Sam do a little bit of commentary, and then we caught
Did
up
you get
with
Mitchell on a little bit too?
Yeah, we caught up with Mitchell between the second and third period. talked hockey and football with him, of course. And now we looking for a little life from the Mustangs here. That puck, I don't know. I guess it's offside, so face-off upcoming. And I know you all have social media, but if you're checking, the latest I have is 2-2 down at Grand Casino Arena, the Wild and the Predators. As Minnesota looking to bounce back from a tough loss to Colorado and get back on that winning streak they had going, where they hit the road for 7 straight on the road. Here's a chance for Russell Eck. Oh, shot. Toby, great. Oh, nice job. What is this? Why is he doing that? I mean, he's not even close. He didn't touch the goalie. Take a break there. And they should give him a penalty. Walseth didn't do anything but just make a move towards the goaltender. Crazy. 8:31 to play in the hockey game. And Ballinger on the faceoff for the Mustangs against Drew Doyle. And thought he kicked him out. He does. For some reason, Chase has been he's been kicked out twice tonight.
Picked that up on camera, but
maybe
some parents with some views over here
of
giving the refs some suggestions.
I agree. Well, anyway, here's a chance for Toby out front.
I just fanned on it.
Couldn't get enough on it. He was looking for the 5-hole, but the backhand, he was not, as you said, able to get much on it. Shots are 25-23, so it's not like the Mustangs haven't had their opportunities. They just have not been able to cash in. And once again, Duluth has had.
We've got Owen Carlson stepping into the game here on the blue line.
Okay.
Sophomore. Ooh, quick shot chance right off his draw here.
And I don't know if that means they needed a break or if one of the players is hurt. Not sure about that, but here come the Mustangs. Walseth and the near wing. Across to Russell. Shot.
Oh, good idea.
By Eck. A great pass by Toby. Puck is sent to the near half wall, and then this will be icing if it goes. Yes, it will. And the Mustangs.
Good shift there by Carlson. Got the draw back to him. Had a chance for a shot. Got blocked. Broke the puck out of our zone.
It's just tough because the Mustangs have really had the better of the play this whole period, Dan, and they have nothing to show for it. So
you need those breaks, and we've shared it all year long.
Joaquin Vasquez off the faceoff, but the Hunters win it, and they've got a little.
That was a set play.
Look out here, shot and a goal! Wow, Liam Doyle.
Set play off the draw and blitzed right on by.
Yeah, the defenseman. I believe it's the new young kid, like you said. Carlson had no idea that was coming. And the Hunters are now up 6-2. Ouch. And Liam Doyle has lit the lamp, the senior. This is a Hunter squad that has quite a few more seniors than the Mustangs. And again, we'll see what the Aiden Farnsworth is out there for the Mustangs. Coach Schulte and Coach Dahl giving some of the youngsters a chance here. I believe see another name out there. Jacob Dixon
is out as well.
Yep. Jacob has. That's a trip. Yes, thank you. Mike Schneider. Schneider taken to the ice, and that'll be a trip on the goal scorer, Liam Doyle, assistant captain of the Hunters. This is
an effective shift for him, I guess.
I had a chance to talk to some of those Duluth Denfeld players before the game. Nice group of kids, actually, and they, the thing with Duluth Denfeld, it's kind of the wannabes for a long time. It's the west side of the city, and Duluth East, of course, has been the strong power up there.
Mm-hmm.
But even they said, who really is the power is Hermantown.
Hermantown, for sure.
And it's interesting that they remarked about the recruiting that goes on, and what
Come
it
on,
is.
Chase.
Here's Chase Ballinger. Ballinger with a shot on. The stick went through the neutrals, or excuse me, through the crease. Now the Mustangs on the power play here. And Schneider goes back after it. Ike Schneider gives way to Eck on the far side. Russell getting his way through one man. He was kind of hooked there and held. Ballinger makes
Chase with the physical play.
Yeah, Chase has played very physical tonight and a great job. And that terrible call in the first period that he got called for what legitimately was just a check. Guy had the puck, so I don't know how you call that roughing. But anyway, and that was costly. Cost the Mustangs a goal. Oh, shot, and it's in. Toby Walseth
Snuck it in.
Score through the pads. Hey, there's still time here. 6-3 and a power play goal by Walseth. Great puck movement there. You know, it's not like they even had to set it up. It was on the fly.
That was the nice part.
Right?
Don't take so long to set it up. Get in and do something right away with it. Snuck it through the 5-hole.
This is the nasal congestion broadcast, by the way. If you can't tell, Dan and I, we should be sponsored by NyQuil or something, right?
Get annoyed with my own voice here.
Oh man, me too. I can't even. I'm straining to talk, but hey, what the heck? Mustangs are back in this one. It's 6-3. They can find a way to either draw another penalty or get some shots that find the back of the net here. They're right up front.
Chance.
Oh,
Get
and
it again.
Chase Ballinger with a drive. There's a whistle for a second there. The goalie did get knocked into once again. Toby gets the goal. I think there was a second. I don't know.
Snyder on the breakout? I don't recall who.
Don just stopped. I think he forgot who the second assist was. But Toby from Russell. There's an off the draw. Nice shot by Reck. Unfortunately, I think Doyle got a piece of that. Yeah, Liam Doyle. As I mentioned, there are 3 sets of brothers on this team. And that's not uncommon up in the Northland.
Mm-hmm.
The Fieros, the Uds, and the Doyles.
Ud?
Ud.
Right.
And then there's even a cousin Ud, so cousin Vinny. So, and that is his actual name. So he's the 6'5" behemoth out there.
Oh, that's 6. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh, and he's a junior.
5:30 to go. And the Mustangs keeping the pressure on. Oh, shot just went through the crease there by Freddie Reck. Joaquin Vasquez trying to pick up the puck in the corner. Here's a chance.
Nice.
Right out front. A shot on goal! Gabe Corbel.
Good forecheck. Good support by Freddie Reck.
Reck to Corbel.
Finds Corbel right out front.
And
Quick
with
shot.
5:13 to go, just like that, the Mustangs have made it a 6-4 hockey game. And it, you would have thought we were on the power play, Dan.
Yeah.
We've been set up down in that zone there for quite a while.
It's been an awful lot of zone time.
This will not be one of my most memorable games calling. I think I just threw my voice out there too. Sorry, folks, but it's fun when the Mustangs come alive here, and made the Hunters decide to take a timeout. Corbo with the goal, the assist coming, and Reck.
I'd get Vasquez a assist on that one as well with the forecheck.
Yeah, that was a great
forecheck. Both of them putting pressure on it. It's great to see that.
I agree. And Vasquez using his he's a physical kid. He's a big kid. Reck is big. I mean, as far as strong, I should say, maybe not tall, but they're nice sized kids, and they're Mustangs. I'm sure
they got some strength.
Talking now about, I'm sure Coach Schulte and Dahl saying, guys, if we can get within 1 here, then we can pull the goalie. I don't think they would do. Well, they might pull the goalie with down 2 too, but I don't know how soon they would do that. Usually wait till the 2-minute mark or so.
Mm-hmm.
But nice to see the life they have not given up after,
absolutely.
Sometimes this season they've had such tough luck, puck luck, where they sometimes you can see them, the shoulders just drop. So let's see what happens out of the timeout. Speaking of which, as far momentum goes, excuse me, Dan, Mustangs have now gotten within one shot. It's 26-25 in favor of Denfeld. And off the center ice faceoff, Wendland there trying to get some help. Look out. Oh, gosh. Shot goes high and wide by the Hunters. Now the Mustangs must be the aggressor here and have to beat the race to the 50-50 pucks. Mason Lobe with a save, and then he stumbled a little bit trying to collect that in. The Mustangs will send it the length of the ice with a chance to try to keep it down in the Hunter zone. Puck is loose. Pass it across to Eck, but that'll be slammed the length of the ice. That's okay. We'll take that, and the Mustangs will have a face-off. Russell looks like he's coming off, so I guess they'll switch lines. 4:33 to play. 6-4 our score. And we had a late start to this hockey game because the JV game went to overtime. It didn't start till almost 7:20.
I'd take some overtime here.
Yeah.
That would be a good sign.
Oh,
Peliquin cut into the net.
Cal Anderson's shot got tipped and almost ended up on Peliquin's stick, where he would have had an open net. Puck kept in by the Mustangs, doing their due diligence trying to keep it in. This one is sent. Is it going to make it? No, it won't be icing. Corbo had to go back after it. Gabe Corbo with it. Gabe tried to get it ahead to Rec. Couldn't quite connect there. This one is sent into the Mustang zone. It'll be icing. And 3:57 to go. They'll switch the lines. Back come the Mustangs. First line. Centered by Ballinger. Ballinger, Walseth, and Eck. With Schneider and Wendland on the points. Face off to the left of Gabe Miner, the Denfeld goaltender. Eck trying to keep it alive down there in the half wall. Send it back behind the net. There's the big Vinny Ud. And this one not long enough for icing, so the Hunters get a break there. Right out front. And puck is loose. Good hustle there by Jack Wendland.
Keep after it, Jack.
The captain. Going hard for it. Digging. Can't quite come up with it. The Mustangs do not have control. Now they do. Here's Schneider. Take Schneider down back in his own zone. Circles and tries to send it deep. Couldn't quite get enough on it. And the Hunters have a pass ahead to Doyle. Doyle. Backhander. He's taken down. And 2:59. That's the only bad part. The clock is now the enemy of our Mustangs as they are running out of time here.
Get on the forecheck, boys.
And how soon will
Can't have any time to sit back and watch here.
How soon will Coach Schulte pull the goalie? We'll have to wait and see here as Anderson just tries to get the puck ahead. Now picked up by Ballinger. Up for Walseth. Walseth through the neutral zone, and he lifts it down into the Hunters' net. Nice job by Toby. Oh, good hit. Chance for Russell. Puck is loose. And then the Hunters are able to clear it. That'll be icing. I'm imagining maybe it.
Line change.
Yeah, the Mustangs still have their timeout as well. Excuse me. The Hunters used theirs just a moment ago. As let's see what happens here. Vasquez, I guess they're not going to use it quite yet. Vasquez on the draw. Good job. Good job by Joaquin. A shot. Oh,
nice
my. Cal Anderson, and it's almost tipped in by Rec. Instead, the Hunters are able to clear. 2:05 to go. Corbo to Vasquez. Vasquez, far side. He tried to pass it out to the slot, but nobody there. And the puck is sent the length of the ice. Joe Peliquin back after it for your Mustangs. Peliquin, he lost the handle on it. There's Anderson helping. And now here's Freddie Reck. Oh my gosh. Tried to get a little cute there with just a touch pass, but didn't know the Hunter player was there, I don't think. And now we're getting into critical territory here. 1:30 to go. Mustangs not able to clear the zone. Here's a shot, and that one goes up and over the net. And back into the Duluth end. Denfeld just looping it, just doing their best not to get icing and just kill time, and they're doing a good job of it. Vasquez knocks it down into the Duluth end. Ike Schneider tried to pick it off the wall, but he couldn't. And the Mustangs have
cleared,
emptied their net. So here we go. Under a minute to go. Mounds, who needs desperately to get 2 here. But first they got to control the puck. Here's a chance. Vasquez coming on in. Oh, rebound. Shot.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh. Schneider with it. We're at 39 seconds to go. A bouncing puck across to Walseth. Back to Schneider. Got to get a shot here, boys. Shot coming. Oh, and a good save there by Miner. As Ballinger there was looking for the tip and the screen, and instead Miner was able to make the save.
Timeout, Mustangs.
Timeout for the Mounds.
To play.
Most definitely. So, I know you've coached some youth hockey. What's the play here to get 2 goals in 29 seconds?
Boy, I don't know if there's a script for that.
No script for that. Well, definitely, you have to get the first one, right? So start by shooting the puck, right? And sell everything out here at this point. So
yep, absolutely.
Well, it's certainly been a good effort, though, by Mounds View, and I think the Mustangs can feel good about that. I'm still upset about that double penalty. Basically, it was, they were within 30 seconds
get
of
behind
each other.
the 8 ball early on that one, and that's tough.
Yeah. And when you're playing from behind, which I think the Mustangs have done just about every game this year, I don't recall too many where they got ahead, they might have had a 1-goal lead early on a couple of them, but that's just hard. Yeah. Hard on the psyche, hard on a team that's, got some youth, And when I say youth, I mean it seems like, this is a team that there's quite a few kids who have not played varsity hockey. Now, there's more this year than there were last year, but more kids with experience this year, but still trying to find those line combinations early on. Mm-hmm. Now they seem to have them. As Vasquez is out there to take the draw. And Eck in there as well. Toby Walseth, he turns and fires, and that one goes up into the netting. He's just a smart player. And I know I have
That's what you have to do have to do that right there. Shoot right away.
Yep.
If you're gonna get 2 goals, you gotta start with the 1 here. Quick shots wherever you get them.
Exactly. We'll get them to the net, and then you get the face-off too, because the goalie put it up into the netting. Oh, tough one here. Vasquez, I think, won the face-off, but he can't quite control, and taking a long time to get this puck here. Jack Wendland, he takes a shot that
way up into the rafters.
That went way up there, as it indeed it did. Now 8.1 second to go. Mounds is actually in front in shots now, 28-27, Dan. They have, as I said, for the most part, had the better of the play in this third period, aside from that one little lapse that ended up Duluth getting, look at that.
Almost caught the goalie off guard there.
And that'll do it.
That's a wrap. I appreciate that they didn't give up when they got done. Was it 6-2?
Yeah.
At one point, get a couple of goals to come back into it and keep battling. But, man, another tough loss.
Tough loss indeed, as the power went out. Steph must be in a hurry. She needs to get to happy hour because we were still talking, but that's okay. Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
You don't need
Bye-bye.
to see the handshake line. You're good.
Wow. She was trying to help pick up.